Alright, y'all, so I'm parked. I think for the night, we'll see. Um, I don't know. Today was a pretty good day. So, like I said, my first day out of the house for good. Moved all my stuff into storage. Um, got my dogs hanging out. Just Duffy. But, I mean, I don't know. Today was a crazy day. Like the craziest day. Um, I've been having real issues with my van being rusty as shit on the underside. Um, I couldn't get my caliper bolts out with my hand tools, so I kind of hopped online and asked if anyone had any suggestions, and a fellow mentioned that he had an impact drill that I could borrow. Um, so he brought it out to me with an extension cord because I was plugged up outside a Subway. Um, but he actually came by with the impact wrench, extension cord, a whole toolkit, um, a few, torque wrenches, and some stands for my car, and helped me, get one set of brakes changed. The other bolts are gonna have to soak for a little while longer, and I'll get the brakes on the other side changed probably in the morning. But at the end of all this, the guy, tells me, man, keep it, like he wasn't gonna work on his van, or his Jeep. He had bought a Jeep a couple of years back and said he never touched it. Said he never planned on using the tools for anything else. So they've just been sitting. Everything looks new. I mean, it's wild. Um, I offered to trade him, my PlayStation. I got an original in the box NES that I've had for forever. Um, Offered to trade him, to do anything for it. I mean, shit. Uh, but yeah, so I'm now the owner of a ton of tools. Probably too many tools, but I mean, I can't complain. I got to eat today fresh food. I've been eating a lot of packaged stuff. My my food is up there somewhere, and I can show you guys a lot more of what I'm doing in the van tomorrow in the daylight. It's dark in the parking lot. I don't feel like drawing too much attention to me. Um, I'm parked outside of a Hampton Inn right now, and I don't think I can get my camera to turn around. Yeah, I'm just taking pictures of my face. So, I'm parked outside a Hampton Inn right now that has horrible lights. Hang on there, if you can see it. Yeah. So, H Ton I, H Tony, is where I'm staying. But, um, yeah, so I mean, he gave me all this stuff, and it was just the craziest thing. Um, we had a really long chat. He expected to stay like 30 minutes to help me. Um, and we just kind of sat there on the ground of the parking lot and just talked, man. Like, I mean, just kind of, I don't know, we were kind of vulnerable with each other about some stuff, and it felt really good. And I hope he felt really good about it because it was a really good chat for me. Um, I feel like I needed it. I shook his hand probably too many times. He might think I'm a weirdo, but that's okay. Um, I gave him a hug. Good guy, good guy. Says he feels like shit a lot. He doesn't feel like he's the best kind of guy. But I mean, you, I probably can't say enough about him. I mean, I just met him the once, but I mean, you don't do that kind of kindness as a bad person, and you don't do that kind of kindness, especially not expecting anything in return if you're just not a good person. And so I hope he always feels like a good person. So, David, if you ever watch this, you're the shit, man. And I love you. You're awesome. Um, I was packing the rest of my stuff away in storage and met a couple of folks, uh, uh, Gina and Garrett. And my dogs played with their little dog, Piper, for a while. We hung out and chatted, and I helped them, you know, load some stuff in and out of their car, because I had the time. Like, I wasn't going anywhere that I didn't need to. Um, and we exchanged numbers. I exchanged numbers with David too, but we exchanged numbers. Um, and you know, they offered to let me park outside their house anytime. Um, I'll come shower, come have a hot meal. Um, it's kind of wild because I have honestly gone, I feel like, so much of my life without trusting people or feeling like I knew what kindness was. And I don't want to say like my family was like awful, like, you know, awful things happened to me as a kid, like some really messed up stuff, but nothing that I feel like I can't grow away from, you know? And it's taken me like 27 years now. I guess, yeah, 27. I'm almost 28. I'll tell you guys, but um, it's taken me 27 years to get to this point, to kind of start reassociating with life. And I don't know, it's crazy, guys. Um, I was sleeping on the floor of my van for a while. I got a couple of blankets, but behind me here is a 4-inch 6x3 foam pad that I was gifted. Sorry guys, it's getting late. It is some time o'clock right now, midnight. So I guess it's tomorrow. Um, I should do my breaks. Um, but no, I was gifted this pad by a patient that I used to see, and his wife. They're real good people. So, Mike and Ann, if y'all ever watch this, y'all are amazing too, and I love you to bits. Um, like I said, if I could have had any kind of folk half as crazy on it as you guys are, in my life as a kid, I feel like I'd have been somewhere, and I look up to y'all more than anything. I really do. Y'all are just the best kind of people. Um, I mean, it's been wild though, y'all. Like, really. Like, I love the van. It kind of forces me to stay present. I can't just break down, you know, with the van. If I break down, I don't have anything. You know, I gotta do it. I gotta put myself through whatever I need to put through. No mountain too high. Just take it one step at a time. And that's what I'm trying to do. I feel like mentally I've been in a horrible place my whole life. I never felt like I had anything to live for. Um, my ex, our kid, who's biologically hers, but I mean that's God, I love that kid, you know? And I mean, even just having them in my life, like I was just so messed up and so broken and blind to what I had that I let things just get worse, and I lost them. Um, so I mean, it's not by choice that I'm necessarily living in the van, but I feel like it was kind of something that life pushed me into for a reason. And even if it's just to meet all these folk, you know, um, I mean, they can be my reason. That's fine. I feel like I've already grown so much just in the short time that I've been in the van. Um, Wednesday, Wednesday will be my first full week sleeping in the van. But today is day one, being completely out of the house. All my things are moved. I have my dogs. Man, I missed my dogs. I missed my dogs so much. When I got to the house today to pick them up, they, I mean, had the zoomies. They were all over me for long enough to lick, 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 and jump, 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 and then they had to sprint around the yard a couple times and come back and lick, 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 and jump, jump, jump. And I mean, I love my dogs. I mean, I rescued them both. Um, Dobby was tied up under a porch with her litter mates and mama dog. She didn't trust men at all, from what I had been told. Um, and these two women who had been fostering her weren't really sure she was going to be the dog for me. But I kind of coaxed her out of her crate and, scooped her up, and just the biggest grin came across this goofy looking dog's face. She had the biggest ears. Oh my gosh. She's she was such a goofy looking puppy. Um, but I mean, just the biggest grin. And this, woman says to me, "I've never seen this dog smile." And that was with me. And I knew right then and there I had myself a dog. Um, and little Pepper, um, Pepper was uh, was kind of orphaned by the folks who had her. Um, I got Pepper when she was between 5 and 6 weeks old. Um, so she was a little bit of a bottle baby, but or not like a bottle baby, but like a baby baby. Um, but she I was told Mama Dog had too many litters and they couldn't get Mama Dog to stop having litters. So I fix your animals, folks. Spay and neuter your pets, 'cause they don't choose to make babies. uh, but they put Mama Dog down, um, and left all of her puppies out in the yard and said, "Y'all, somebody come get them." So I took two, and I rehomed one little boy, and I kept Pepper. And I will admit, she's a cute dog now, but when she was a puppy, goodness gracious, I just thought she was unfortunate looking. she she looked so scruffy and sad. Um, but I don't know. I love my dogs, and I feel like I can talk to my dogs about anything. And today I came and laid down in the van with my dogs for the first time, and I mean they climbed right up on top of me, like directly right here and right here, and I mean I was getting tongue in the mouth, like trying to get away from 'em. I might have gotten my eyeball licked this one, so if I have pink eye in my next video, blame Pepper. Um, I don't know, y'all. Like, it's just wild. It's just wild. The the day yesterday. So the day after I bought my van, I parked in a parking lot and was gonna get gas and use the restroom. I was taking a bath. Been doing a lot of sink baths, so I do stay clean. Um, I need to brush my teeth tonight before I go to bed. I had a sandwich earlier and I taste onions. But no, and this fella saw me walk in with my backpack and my shower gear, and he saw me walk back out. I do clean up in the bathrooms when I'm done. I try not to leave a big wet mess. So if ever you see me in the bathroom, I promise I'm not leaving a mess. Um, I I had walked out though, and he stopped me and said, "Hey, would you want this breakfast sandwich?" He said, I went to McDonald's and I ordered, egg and cheese, and I got egg and cheese and ham. I don't eat pork. I don't want to waste it, and I feel like you could use it. And, I asked him if he was sure. I asked if he'd want me to pay for it. I'd buy him breakfast. I didn't feel good about that. But, he said, "Oh, no, I work here in the store. I can get free breakfast." So I got breakfast that day. And, I mean, that was so good. Man, y'all, having hot food is wild. Like, hot fresh food. Like, I have had a few packs of ramen, and I mean you just go to the convenience store and use the hot water on the coffee machines, and bam, ramen. um but I mean, I don't know, like just plain packaged ramen is different than having like, you know, hot food. And like this is just like egg and bread and cheese and meat, and I miss meat. um Man, I do. um but uh I got breakfast, and a woman had, I guess, heard us chatting because I had mentioned to him, you know, I was staying in the van, and that it really helped out a lot. But a woman stopped me and said, you know, she was in my exact same place a few years back, and offered me $20. And I told her, you know, man, I'll clean your car, I'll come to your house and mow your lawn, whatever, anything. And I mean, nothing. She just said, take it and be safe. And y'all, I'm not necessarily a spiritual person. Like, I don't necessarily believe that, you know, some being created all of this, but I do believe that there is kind of a spirit of goodness about folk. And whether they think they are good or they don't think they're good or they know they're not, I mean, one way or the other, I guess, I feel like everyone has the potential to be great, and everyone has the potential to be good and do the right thing. And I don't think it's a matter of, you know, I am a good person or I am a bad person. It's just a matter of, am I going to make the right choice this time? And am I going to do the next right thing? And that's really where I am right now in life, is I want to do the next right thing, you know? I I passed out some of my food today to some folks I saw on the corners, looking far worse off than I did. I don't know where they're staying or if they have a place to stay. Um, I I don't need much, y'all. I don't. I mean, I've got food for my dogs. I've got, you know, ramen for years. I'm having issues with all the ramen, if I'm being for real. Like, I'm real worried that I'm gonna get messed up internally, and it's gonna like make my bowels weird. Um, like I'm on Zoloft, and occasionally anyone who's taken Zoloft knows that Zoloft can cause some constipation every now and then. So TMI, I guess, too late. But it can every now and then, and I'm real worried about that. So I've been trying to work out more. Now that I have my dogs, I'm gonna go walk all the damn time. I gotta make some money still, so they gotta stick with it morning, afternoon, and night. 'Cause in the daytime, I'm hopefully running orders and picking up some shifts uh, on like Winolo and stuff, and DoorDash and Uber Eats. Um, yeah, y'all, it's been a long day. Um, it's been a real long day. Uh, I didn't get to tell my kid bye, which kind of messed with me a lot. It still messes with me a lot. Um, my ex just said no, and it really sucks because I know she hurts in a lot of this, and I know she doesn't know why things are like they are necessarily, because I could have done better and I should have done better as far as my mental health, and I didn't take care of me and I couldn't take care of them. And the only thing I've ever demanded out of our relationship is that she does what's right for her and for our daughter. And right now that's not me. And I can't blame her, but man, I miss my kid. Like, I really miss my kid. And I really wish I could wake up and this was all a bad dream. I wish I could hold my girlfriend, tell my kid I love her, and make her special pancakes. It's my favorite part of the weekend, was getting to make my kid special pancakes. I mean, we'd do goofy stuff, like s'mores pancakes, or fruit pancakes, you know. I mean, whatever I could do, hot chocolate pancakes. Um, I just love her. I love her so much. I love them both. Like, it's a predicament, and I feel like I caused it, and I know my ex hates me right now. Like, she said it enough times. I know she hates me, but I would do anything for them. I would. And my kiddo told me about her uh, what is it, her talent show last week, and how all her friends clapped for her when she played her music on her piano and on her recorder, and how she felt like a real musician. And man, I was just so proud. I'm so proud of everything she is and everything she's ever going to become. Anything she wants to do, I'm so proud, because she's just the hardest little worker, and she's so smart. Y'all, oh my god, this child is so smart. Like, she's teaching me math, because I'm not. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I work hard, and I wanted to teach her that, working hard is always well worth it. I mean, even if you don't get what you were working towards in the end. I mean, you worked hard and you've got the experience of working hard. You've got the growth that hard work brought you. It's not always about the goal. Like, just keep growing, y'all. Like, just keep growing. Like, I'm in the van. I mean, I guess I'm technically homeless, but I'm growing. I'm growing more now than I feel like I've grown my entire life, and I can't I can't say no to that. I can't be too messed up about it, because I mean, that's just life. I mean, if I don't have bad times, I can't have good times. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, like I needed this. And sometimes I wonder if I'm crazy. But I think it's a good kind of crazy. Um, I love how quiet the van is. I love how I can just go and do what I want to do and see who I want to see. So if any of y'all ever want to visit, let me know. I'll come see you. We can come hang out anytime. Um, yeah, man, it's just wild, y'all. And I mean, if I could do any fraction for folk of what they've done for me just here in this past, week, not even a week that I've been in the van, like, I'll be good. I can't say that I am a good person. I don't think there are good and bad people, but I'm a person who's trying to do their best, and I'm gonna try and lead by the example that's been given to me by all the kindness out there. So, from Mike and Ann and David and Gina and Garrett, all the folk online who have given me tips on how to muscle these damn bolts out, and get everything changed. Thank you so much. And for the folk I'm going to be seeing next week, helping me get on, to get some food stamps. I'm going to get on some medical vouchers so I can make sure I have my medication. Um, that's really my big thing. And my dog, Dobby, Dobby has seizures, and so she takes medicine twice a day. And before I eat, before I, move this van, before I get my own meds, my dog is going to be taken care of. Both of them. I mean, I love them to death, and they've saved me so many times when I felt like I just wanted to end it all. I mean, they just come sit. And sometimes it's they want to give me kisses and snuggle up with me, and sometimes they know I just want the space, and they just lay there and wait. And they're more than I could ever deserve. They are so perfect. Y'all hug your critters close, 'cause we don't deserve any of them. As good as we can be to them, they will always be better to us. And I'm really learning to appreciate all the little things. Like a warm cup of coffee on a cold day. I was sleeping in like, 30, 37, I think, degrees. I think was the coldest it got. 37 degrees. It's been like the low 40s most nights. Um, it was cold, you know. The little blanket that I thought was gonna be fine was not. I'm used to Oklahoma weather, and I mean, Oklahoma weather, you could sleep naked outside and still sweat. So, I mean, I thought I'd be alright here in Minnesota since it's summertime, but it's cold, y'all. At nighttime, the sun goes away. It's cold. Um, so I was chilly, and I went and bought myself another blanket. The van is a lot more insulated than the rental car I was in. But went and bought myself another fuzzy blanket. Nothing crazy, just a little throw. And I found this weighted blanket. I don't know if y'all can see it. This thing here, gray thing. Found this weighted blanket on sale. It's like $8 for a 15-pound weighted blanket. And I've always told myself, man, those things look cool. And now I'm the owner of one. And man, they are cool. I sleep good with it. I sleep better in the van than I have ever slept in my house. I'm used to being up, all hours of the night. I have never slept a real night through that I could remember in the longest time. I'm getting up for one reason or another. Um, and I get like 4 hours of sleep a night. But in the van, like I sleep the whole night, y'all. I sleep the whole night. Um, like I don't know. I think a couple of times I kinda remember like rolling over. Um, the floorboard of the van kind of was bruising my hips a little, but so was the floor of the house when I was sleeping there. Um, so I got hip bones now. Um, sometimes I feel like I'm still, 240 pounds. Um, but no, I I got hip bones for bruising, and um, no man, I sleep. I mean, I know it's late right now, and so you might not believe that I sleep, but I'll probably sleep until 8. Like I did this morning. I stayed up until I think midnight, maybe 1, but I slept until like 8:30. And I mean, I'm usually up. I mean, I'm wide awake up at like 5 or 6 the latest. Um, I've always liked the morning time. I like being up early. I like getting a jump start on my day. Um, I don't know. I like it. Um, but man, y'all, it's wild. It That's all I can say. Living in the van is wild. Um, but it's worth it, and I love it. And this van is not the biggest, waste. I feel like. Um, I don't feel like it was, the greatest decision I could have made. But given my options, um, given that, the worst part are really the rotors and the brakes. Once I get my rotors and my brakes done, I'm solid. Um, I need to recharge the AC, but I just roll the windows down. I don't need a lot. Um, Rotors and brakes, y'all. My driver's side back door doesn't open. The cable's disconnected, but I think I can reconnect it, and if not, I got a really secure van on one side because it doesn't open. Um, but yeah, other than that, y'all, I mean, worst part, for sure, worst part of the van so far is that I can't walk to a bathroom and do my business. Um, I gotta get up and move my whole house, which isn't hard, but is inconvenient. Uh, Yesterday morning, I forgot to unlock my van before I started it, and I set off my alarm. Yeah, and my morning bladder barely made it. I mean, it scared the crap out of me, y'all. Um, but I got a lot of folk online on the Nextdoor site who, they say they're rooting for me. They want to know how I do, And so I guess this is not just for, you know, them, but for my friends on Discord, who have asked. Man, y'all, all y'all are just so awesome, and I can't say enough about y'all on Discord. Um, it's maybe goofy because, you know, it's just some online server, and I haven't met any of y'all, but a lot of y'all have been there more for me than anybody has ever been, and that kind of emotional and mental support is just fantastic. And like I said, if any of y'all ever want to visit, I will drive my way down to you any day, anytime. It's midnight, and if one of y'all said right now, I'm right there. Um, but I mean, shucks, y'all, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it well. I feel like anyway. I mean, maybe I'm not, but I'm doing as well as I can, and I can't expect any more of myself than that. It's been really humbling, and I feel like I thought I was at a low point, and then I went even lower, you know. And like I said, I lost my girlfriend, lost our kid, um, and I mean, if she were biologically mine, I would definitely have more of this, you know, tooth and nail kind of fight about me. But I mean, legally, I can't do anything, and all I can do is respect her mama's wishes, and I don't know, just I want them to be happy, you know. I want them to be happy and feel safe and healthy and anything they could ever have. And if that's not me, that's not me. I can't be mad about that. I can't blame them for that. I just wish that I had taken care of myself before now. Um, but I mean, she knows I love her. I left her a letter and some toys. My kid is obsessed with dogs, y'all. I mean, obsessed with dogs. Her talent show, she played the Scooby-Doo theme song. Oh man, y'all, she's good. Y'all ever want to buy her CD? She's DJ Unipug. So y'all look out for her, cause she's gonna be on it. Um, man, y'all. Uh, I lost track. I started talking about my kid. Oh yeah, she likes dogs. Um, I left her a couple of stuffies. I got her this little like surprise Pusheen thing because she likes Pusheen too. I know Pusheen's a cat, but she likes Pusheen. So I got a little surprise Pusheen and a puppy dog puppet that like barks. You know when you open its mouth. She's got a baby brother back in Oklahoma with her biological daddy, and I wanted to get him a toy that they could play with together. You know, like, she just loves dogs so much, and I think it would be such a cool experience because this is going to be her first time really hanging out with her little brother. She first met him when he was, I think, just a couple of weeks old. And, you know, at the time, she's like, oh, babies. You know, she does not like babies because they drool and they poop, and that's all they do. But, no, he's about 2 now. She's going to get to play with him a lot. She's gonna go down there for I think a month, just about, here soon. And I just thought, man, what a cool experience it would be to get to share the thing she loves most with her little brother, with a special toy that was meant just for them, you know? And like, she had been asking me here lately if I ever thought I could be friends with her daddy again, because we used to be real close, and then I got with his ex, and we weren't so close anymore. Um, but you know, I told her I would try, you know, and even though I'm not in the house anymore, I do want to put forth an effort to show her that I do care about what she wants, and I do listen, you know, and no, it may not be directly interacting with her biological daddy. It may not be me being, you know, good friends with him, but I do want to support her relationship with her baby brother and with her dad, you know. And so, like I said, if they could share that toy, I mean, great. I think she's gonna love it, and I think he'll love it too. They play peekaboo all the time. Um, and I got her a little stuffy dog that when you pet its head and back, it barks and it moves and kind of wiggles around. And Um, I saw a video of her playing with it. I didn't get to give it to her, but her mama took a video of her playing with it, and I mean she's just in the floor with this thing, you know, messing, barking back at it and messing with the dogs, and I mean she's petting all over it, and I mean it was great. I was so happy she was happy. Um, y'all, I can't ever ask for anything more than that, more than just for them to be happy. Like I I feel like in a way I've kind of given up on being happy myself. Like I've always just felt so messed up that I just wanted to be okay, you know? Like I don't need to feel happy. I just want to be okay. And for them I want happiness. I want all the happiness in the world. They're in my thoughts every night, and I sleep with a little picture of them uh, that's in my wallet right next to me, and I tell them good night every night, and I miss them. I really do. Um, and I know this isn't exactly the van life thing y'all were looking at. I got at it kind of late. Like I said, I'll give y'all something real in the morning. I don't have a very good setup right now. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I think I'm gonna take these seats out to make some room, but I might leave one in because my dogs like having their own seats and they need a throne. Um, but yeah, y'all. I think I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I hope y'all have just a great night, day, whatever it is. I hope y'all have a great time. And I hope y'all remember to think of the little things. You know, take in that deep breath of sunshine and feel it touch your toes. You know, that hot cup of coffee on a cold day, or that cold water on a hot day, you know? Look up at the stars and think about all the folks who are under them with you, 'cause we're all in it together, y'all. Like we really are. There is no struggle greater than the ones we're going through right now. I mean, and if any of y'all ever wanna talk to me, wanna message me, uh, feel free to look me up. Uh, I shucks, y'all. I've never met anybody I wouldn't be willing to listen to. So if y'all just want to listen, y'all want to ask questions about the van, about me, um, feel free. Uh, I don't know, y'all. I'm not used to doing this kind of thing, so I don't know if I've run too long or I've made it too fast or if it's just how it is. But it is how it is. So this is what y'all get. Oh, but like I said, I'm gonna call it a night. Be back at it in the morning, trying to muscle this other set of brakes off. Uh, I got a fella. That's what I should have mentioned. Gina and Garrett. Garrett's a kind of mechanic, and he's got a special set. He said that it should be able to work out my strip screws, so I don't need to go to a mechanic and spend my last few $100s on a mechanic. But I got enough food to last me for, I don't know, I don't know, maybe a good week or two. I went and bought a 50-pound bag of dog food for my dogs. It's a lot cheaper that way, which is unfortunate. Um, but I'm set on dog food. Um, I got gallons of water. I filled them up at a public fountain. Filled up my water, and I get a shower on Tuesday. I bought myself a foot pump shower. So no more sink baths for me. Uh, sorry, I had something on my wrist. But I don't think I'm gonna be one of those folks who edits around my videos. I think I'm just gonna record what's there, you know. And if I mess something up, I mess something up. Y'all are just gonna have to see it. 'Cause I mean, this is my life, y'all. Um, this is it. This is van life. Um, I said I hope all y'all have a good night, a good day, a good time, just a good life. And remember, you don't have to be a good person, a bad person. We all have our ups and our downs. Just do the next right thing, you know? Even if it's something little like helping somebody cross the street or taking their picture, you know? I like doing that when folks are trying to take their pictures as a couple and their arms just aren't quite long enough to get the good shot. I love walking up and taking people's pictures for them. I mean, what a simple thing you can do that just creates such a wonderful memory for somebody. Um, but yeah, y'all, be safe, be happy, or at least be okay, and know that we're all in it together. I'm in it with y'all, and like I said, anytime any of y'all wanna chat me up, feel free. I can leave some information down below. Um, but it's been like 40 minutes now that I've been yakking at you. Uh, I may not make them as long next time, but y'all enjoy your nights.